Catnip reactions are social media gold. There's just something irresistible about watching cats flip, roll, and completely lose their cool over this magical plant. But have you ever stopped to wonder why catnip has this effect? Why do some cats go wild while others couldn't care less? Is it safe? And what's really going on in their tiny feline brains? Stick around, because we're diving into the science, the secrets, and the hilarity of catnip. And trust me, the answers are just as fascinating as the reactions themselves. Let me share a quick story. A few months ago, I gave my cat her first taste of catnip. 1 second, she was lounging lazily, and the next, she was flipping, rolling, and zooming around like she was auditioning for a comedy show. I couldn't stop laughing. But then, I started wondering, what exactly is in catnip that causes this? Is it okay to let her go wild, or could too much be harmful? After seeing my cat's hilarious reaction to catnip, I started talking to other cat parents, and the stories were endless. From cats somersaulting off furniture to others drooling in pure bliss, it's clear that catnip creates some unforgettable moments. But here's what surprised me. So many people didn't know how it actually works, or whether it's safe to use regularly. Some even worried they were doing something wrong by giving it to their cats. That's why this video is so important, not just to explain the science behind catnip, but to clear up the myths, answer those lingering questions, and show you how to make the most of this fascinating plant. Plus, did you know catnip isn't just a cat toy? It can double as a stunning houseplant? Imagine a plant that's as pretty as it is entertaining for your furry friend. And here's a twist you won't see coming. Catnip isn't just for cats, it's for humans too. Stick around, because we're diving into all the surprising ways catnip can transform your home, your cat's playtime, and maybe even your own relaxation routine. Who knows? And trust me, you'll want to see the list of wild and hilarious catnip reactions we're sharing later. It might just explain your cat's funniest moments. So don't click away. This is one catnip adventure you won't want to miss. Catnip as a houseplant, gorgeous greenery, or cat chaos. Let's talk aesthetics first. Catnip is a perennial herb with soft, heart-shaped leaves that are a pretty grayish green, complemented by clusters of delicate lavender flowers. It's part of the mint family, so it's not only attractive but also easy to grow, and it gives off a pleasant, earthy aroma that you might enjoy in your home or garden. LS1. But is it a good idea to grow catnip as a houseplant if you have a cat? It depends. While it's lovely to look at, having catnip within your cat's constant reach can lead to overindulgence. Too much exposure might reduce your cat's sensitivity to it over time, or even cause mild digestive issues. And let's be honest, cats are not exactly gentle gardeners. They could shred your beautiful plant in their enthusiasm. If you're still keen on adding catnip to your indoor greenery, consider growing it in a spot that's out of reach, like a hanging planter or a sunny windowsill that your cat can't climb to. This way, you can keep the plant thriving and offer your cat controlled occasional doses of their favorite herb. It's a win-win for both you and your furry friend. So, we've explored how catnip can bring a touch of greenery to your home as a houseplant, but let's be honest, the real reason we adore catnip is for the hilarious chaos it sparks in our cats. Have you seen those viral videos of cats flipping out over this magical herb? They're absolute gems, and the reactions are endlessly entertaining. Want to know how you can recreate that same wonder in your home? Stick around, because we're diving into how to safely use catnip to turn your cat into the next social media sensation, or at least their funniest, happiest self. Believe me, you won't want to skip these tips. Catnip on social media and how to use it. Social media is overflowing with videos of cats going absolutely wild over catnip, and it's no surprise why these clips go viral. From dramatic dives into piles of dried leaves to slow-motion, not-so-graceful tumbles off furniture, these moments are pure entertainment that cat lovers can't get enough of. And let's be honest, every cat owner already has their phone bursting with photos and videos of their feline friend. So why not take it up a notch and turn your cat into a social media star? It should be super easy with all your footage. So, how do you get your cat in on the fun? Start small. Sprinkle a pinch of dried catnip on a scratching post. Introduce a catnip-infused toy, or spritz a little catnip spray in their favorite play area. Observe how they react. Every cat has their preferences. But here's the pro tip. Supervise their playtime. While catnip is safe, moderation is key. Too much exposure at once can dull their sensitivity over time or lead to mild digestive upset. Think of it like chocolate for humans, amazing in small doses, but you wouldn't want to overdo it. With a little trial and error, you'll find the perfect way to turn your catnip newbie into a catnip connoisseur. And who knows? You might just capture the next viral sensation while you're at it. And remember, it should always be fun for the both of you. So now you've got the catnip basics down. How to use it, how to keep it safe, and maybe even how to turn your cat into a viral sensation. But have you ever wondered why it works the way it does? What is it about this little herb that can turn a calm, lazy kitty into a zooming ball of energy, or leave others completely indifferent? And here's where it gets even more fascinating. It's not just your house cat that's affected. Big cats like lions and leopards aren't immune to catnip's charms either. Let's uncover the science behind catnip's charm and why some cats react to it while others don't. It's more surprising than you think. Catnip's magic. Why some cats flip out and others don't. Have you ever noticed how differently cats react to catnip? Some roll around like they're auditioning for a dance competition, others leap into the air like tiny gymnasts, and a few just stretch out, purring like they've discovered the meaning of life. But here's a fun fact. Not all cats fall under catnip's spell. Sensitivity to catnip is actually genetic. Only about 50 to 70% of cats respond to it, and kittens under 6 months old? They're typically unimpressed because their sensory systems aren't fully developed yet. And here's a wild twist. Catnip isn't just a hit with house cats. Big cats like leopards, cougars, and even lions have been observed reacting to it. It's like a universal feline cheat code that transcends size, species, and habitats. Imagine a majestic lion, king of the jungle, rolling on the ground like your neighborhood tabby. It's hilarious and fascinating all at once. It's fascinating to see how differently cats react to catnip. Some go wild, while others stay completely indifferent. But what's the secret behind this magnetic herb that can turn even the most regal of lions into playful kittens? To truly understand catnip's incredible effects, we need to dig into what it actually is and the science behind its spellbinding power. Let's uncover the compound that makes cats flip out and why it works the way it does. It's more intriguing than you might think. What is catnip? Catnip, or Nepeta cataria, because even plants get fancy names, is part of the mint family, but it's far from your average herb. What makes it so special? A fascinating little compound called nepetalactone. When your cat sniffs catnip, nepetalactone binds to receptors in their nose, which then sends signals to the olfactory bulb in their brain. This, in turn, activates areas responsible for emotions and behavior. The result? Your cat experiences a burst of pure euphoria, almost like they've entered their own little happy universe. But why does this happen? Scientists believe nepetalactone mimics feline pheromones, essentially tricking your cat's brain into thinking they've stumbled upon something absolutely irresistible. It's like when you smell fresh-baked cookies and suddenly feel an uncontrollable urge to devour the whole tray. Sound familiar? Now, here's the kicker. This effect doesn't last forever. After about 10 to 15 minutes, your cat's brain basically goes, "Okay, fun's over," and they return to normal. Understanding what makes catnip so magical is only half the story. The real excitement comes when you see how cats react to it in action. Whether they're rolling, zooming, or simply lounging in bliss, every reaction is as unique as the cat itself. Let's dive into the fascinating behaviors cats display when they encounter catnip and uncover what these actions really mean. It's a journey filled with surprises and plenty of laughs. What do cats actually do with catnip? Let's break it down. Here are some of the most common catnip reactions and what they mean. Ever seen your cat wriggling on the floor like they've discovered an invisible playground? Rolling and flipping are classic signs of catnip euphoria. It's their way of saying, "This is the best day ever." Some cats take a more focused approach, sniffing the catnip intensely and then rubbing their faces all over it. They're literally trying to soak up every ounce of that delightful scent. It's like they're saying, "Mine, all mine." On the flip side, some cats go zen. They stretch out, purr softly, and look as though they've entered a meditative state. Catnip-induced nirvana, anyone? If your cat starts zipping around the house like they're in a feline Grand Prix, you've got a case of the catnip zoomies. This hyperactivity is pure, unfiltered excitement in motion. Some cats get chatty after catnip, meowing, chirping, or even trilling like they're sharing their newfound joy with the world. Occasionally, cats might drool after exposure to catnip. It's a little messy, but don't worry. It's just another sign that they're loving the experience. And then, there are the cool cats who just don't care. If your feline is one of these, don't be discouraged. Other herbs, like silver vine or valerian root, might be more their style. While watching cats roll, purr, and zoom after a dose of catnip is undeniably entertaining, there's more to this extraordinary herb than just funny moments. Beyond the laughs, catnip plays a much deeper role in your cat's well-being, from keeping them active to helping them unwind. Let's explore how catnip can enrich your cat's life in ways you might not expect. Because this herb isn't just about fun, it's also about helping your feline thrive. Catnip, more than just fun. Catnip isn't just for laughs. It's a fantastic way to enrich your cat's life. Whether it's sprinkled on a scratching post, infused in toys, or used as a spray, it can encourage play, reduce stress, and even help with exercise. Just remember, moderation is key. While catnip is perfectly safe, too much can lead to mild tummy troubles or a drop in sensitivity over time. So how does your cat react to catnip? Let us know in the comments, especially if they've ever pulled off a hilarious move mid-catnip session. And if your cat's not a fan, don't worry. There's a whole world of feline-friendly herbs to explore. We will explore that in a minute. Did you think catnip was just for cats? Think again. Believe it or not, this quirky little plant has some surprising benefits for humans too. Yes, the same herb that sends your cat into overdrive might just help you wind down after a long day. While catnip reactions are endlessly entertaining, this magical herb isn't just about making your cat the star of their own comedy show. It can also play a meaningful role in your cat's overall well-being. From encouraging exercise to helping them relax, catnip offers benefits far beyond the laughs. Let's take a closer look at how this versatile herb can enrich your cat's life, and maybe even surprise you with a few unexpected uses along the way. Catnip for humans, a herbal secret. Catnip isn't just for feline fun. It's been a staple in herbal medicine for centuries. When brewed into tea, it's known to promote relaxation, ease insomnia, and even relieve headaches. That's right. This kitty favorite has mild sedative effects on humans, much like chamomile. But it doesn't stop there. Traditional medicine also taps into catnip's soothing properties to help with digestive issues, stress relief, and even as a natural remedy for colds and fevers. Some people swear by catnip tea as their ultimate calming ritual, a quiet way to hit the reset button after a chaotic day. So, while your cat might be flipping and zooming after a dose of catnip, you can sit back with a warm cup of catnip tea, embracing its chill, calming vibes. It's a win-win for both you and your furry friend. Who knew this unassuming herb could double as a relaxation remedy for humans and a party starter for cats? Catnip isn't just a treat for cats. It turns out humans can enjoy its calming benefits too. But what if your cat doesn't seem interested in this remarkable herb? Or maybe you're looking to mix up their playtime with something new and exciting. Don't worry, cat parents, because there's a world of other plants out there that can capture your cat's attention. Let's explore some fantastic alternatives to catnip that might just become your feline's next favorite obsession. Beyond catnip, other feline favorites. If your cat isn't impressed by catnip or you're just looking to mix things up, there are other herbs and plants that can bring out their playful side. Let's explore a few that might just become your cat's new obsession. Think of silvervine, Actinidia polygama, as catnip's cooler cousin. This plant, native to Asia, contains not one but two compounds that can drive cats wild: actinidine and dihydroactinidiolide. Even cats who don't respond to catnip often go crazy for silvervine. The reactions are similar: rolling, rubbing, purring, but often even more intense. You can find silvervine in powdered form, sticks, or infused into toys. It's a must-try for adventurous cat parents. Valerian root might smell a bit funky to humans, think gym socks, but to cats it's pure magic. Like catnip, it contains compounds that can stimulate a euphoric reaction in your furry friend. It's especially great for cats who don't react to nepetalactone. Bonus: valerian root is also known for its calming effects on humans, so you can brew some tea while your cat has their fun. Specifically, the wood of Tatarian honeysuckle is another alternative that can attract cats. Cats enjoy licking, rubbing, or chewing on honeysuckle wood, and it's an excellent option for older cats or those indifferent to catnip. How to introduce these alternatives? Just like with catnip, start slow. Offer small amounts of silver vine powder, valerian root, or honeysuckle and see how your cat reacts. Always supervise their playtime and ensure the products you're using are safe and free from additives or harmful chemicals. Who knows? Your cat might find their new favorite herb, and you might discover some hilarious new antics to enjoy. Which one will your cat love most? Have you tried giving your cat catnip? What was their reaction? Share your funniest, wildest, or most unexpected moments in the comments below. We'd love to hear how your cats bring a little extra magic to your lives. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about the laughter, though that's priceless. It's about those special moments that remind us why we adore our furry friends so much. Whether it's a hilarious Zoomy session or a quiet cuddle afterward, cats have a way of turning the ordinary into something unforgettable. And this is what this channel is all about. Celebrating the joy, the chaos, and the connection that comes with having cats in our lives. So if you love your feline friends as much as we do, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. There's so much more to discover, and the fun is just getting started. Here's to more laughter, more love, and more cat-tastic adventures. See you in the next video.